Do you consider track matte confusing? In this tutorial, we are going to explore the mysteries of track matte and create this shrinking circle. Keep watching and I'll show you how. This is Randy with another CSPro tutorial. I will be doing a series of tutorials on track matte, starting with this one on the basics. When I Googled explain track matte, the response was,
to put it simply, a track matte is a still image, video clip, graphic, piece of text or shape used to create a variable transparency in another layer within your motion graphic design. The track matte carves out a portion of a layer, exposing the layer beneath it.
Variable transparency? What is simple about that?
My interrupting neighbor has a point. So to start our track matte investigation, I am going to set aside this variable concept and deal with just two values, fully transparent and fully opaque. When used with a track matte, this will make an object visible or invisible. To illustrate, I will start with the orange canvas and create a background where the bottom half is black and the top half is white. After I size, place, and change the color of two rectangle shapes to achieve that, I will group the two rectangles together. To keep organized, I will right-click the group and choose Rename. I will use B&W for black and white. Next, drag the bride character onto the canvas to perform our experiments. With the bride track selected, click on Track Matte on the far right. The Track Matte panel will appear. This is where we tell CSPro which track we will use as the mask. Currently, nothing is masking the bride, and so we see the word None. Click on the box where None is displayed, and a drop-down will appear that has all the other clips listed. Currently, the only track besides the bride is the B&W, so click on that. What you notice is that the black and white rectangles are no longer visible. What is visible is the orange canvas and the top half of the bride. What is visible of the bride is the white section of the mask. That section is fully transparent and the black section is opaque, not allowing any of the bride to show through. Here is a before and after screenshots of the track matte operation. In the track matte panel, you see Luma type selected and an inverted toggle switch. When clicking on toggle, you will see the black part is now visible. Toggling again, and just the portion of the white is displayed again. If you don't want the track matte to be applied, you can change the mask here to None.
Okay, I get it. Where it is white, the bride is visible. And where it is black, she becomes invisible.
That's right. But it turns out I really did not need the black rectangle.
Just as I was starting to get the hang of it, you go and change the rules. I'm going home to take a nap.
Wow. I hope my interrupting neighbor's head does not explode. As I said, the black rectangle is not necessary. To see what I mean, I will ungroup the black and white track and delete the black rectangle. Now when I track matte the bride to the white rectangle, once again, just the upper half of the bride is visible. I think of it this way. Any place that does not have a shape in the mask is considered black by track matte. And here you can see toggling still works the same way. Okay, let's use track matte to create the shrinking circle you saw in the beginning. I will delete the white rectangle and add a wedding setting background. Drag the background below the bride track. At the top, click on Shape and add the circle shape. Change the circle color to white. To make the circle shrink, we will add a scale animation. So move the playhead to after 1 second. Click on Add Animation above the timeline, and then select Scale. While I am here, I will change the easing to linear. Click on the second diamond on the circle track and move it further to the right. In the top right, change the value of scale to 0. This will make the circle disappear. Since the circle is going to be the mask in the track matte operation, I want it to disappear where her face is. So I will move my playhead to where the circle is about to vanish and then reposition it over the bride's head. I will scrub the playhead back and forth to make sure I like the location. Now, click on the first diamond. I need the circle to cover the entire canvas, so I will increase the scale here. I am going to place the playhead just before the last diamond so I can see the bride and background. I could apply the track matte to the bride alone, but it is also possible to apply track matte to a group. Here I will group the bride and the background. With the group track selected, notice that the track matte option is no longer displayed in the settings in the top right. Track matte is still available for a group, but you need to select Properties to perform the track matte. With the track matte panel open, select Circle as the mask. Let's play that and see how it looks. There you go. That is how you can make the shrinking circle using track matte. There are other ways to create that shrinking circle, but it is a good way to demonstrate track matte to beginners. Keep watching for my next tutorial where I will use track matte to create this more sophisticated video, placing characters behind railing and walls. Hey everybody, have a good day and happy creating.